Yet again, Catherine is finished with Austin Mcbroom, and it's what I think of many individuals have been sitting tight for, with the way that he wants to relax with his Snapchat posts. All that he has been posting on Snapchat has been a lot of trickeries, and Catherine is presently uncovering him for. Lying about residing in the ERV, Austin has been going through the most recent 14 days attempting to persuade everybody he is residing in ARV just beyond Catherine's home, and it seems like Catherine has had enough as she's emerging to say that she's stunned individuals even accept him in a question. An answer she did on her Snapchat, somebody got some information about the entire circumstance composing what is your opinion about Austin residing in ARV in your lawn? And she said stand by you. All truly accept that like she is ready to move on and not look back. She believes individuals should realize this isn't correct. Austin appeared to need to ensure individuals actually trust him, however, and he set up a whole untruth locator test and was gotten some information about residing in the ERV, and he said that he was, and they guaranteed that he was coming clean. John the falsehood finder fellow. I've been trying since the 1980s on the off chance that he lies. I will get at the manner in which polygraph works is. It's perusing minuscule changes to blood, sweat, and breathing. As individuals answer yes or no inquiries, what is this for the pulse minute changes to circulatory strain increment when I have hypertension, you will have hypertension on the responses. All of us are hoping to check whether there's an increment on any inquiries. Did you get a separation? Yes, genuine. Are you actually residing with Catherine? No, obvious. Did you get across the road from your ex? Yes, genuine. Are you residing in ARV? Yes, genuine. I will say this is a similar untruth finder fellow that does all the Hollywood TV programs and is in all the YouTube recordings. They, without a doubt, let him know what to say for emotional impact, and that is thoroughly clear in the way that Catherine is in a real sense letting us know like come on you folks like you truly trust it. Yet Austin was all the while attempting to sell the entire thought that he's coming clean and wound up having the person say that he was lying when he inquired as to whether he was still enamored with Catherine, and it transformed into a totally separate show. Are you still enamored with Catherine? No. Why, it was the greatest response you had all in L test your body said an unexpected response in comparison to what your mouth did. I'm be straightforward. I figure your framework doesn't work any longer. It's old taking this off, take this off me, this see your well, how could I be yet knack your V? I realize this is insane, John. Thank you for coming, John, yet framework is got to fix it. Brother got to fix it. Austin enjoys not let Catherine have harmony either. This week she's been spending time with her companions, going out, apparently carrying on with him her best life now that she is single, and Austin has made a move to post about her sincerely. Catherine shared this photograph of her out with her companions a few evenings ago, and Austin wound up reposting this onto his own story and said anybody understand what eatery this resembles? Could he at any point leave her be allowed her carry on with her life to leave her alone outside? Yet no, he was unable to give her tranquility. Catherine wound up becoming asked about this entire thing when somebody said, and for what valid reason did Austin post your image with your companion a day or two ago? Asking what eatery you were at, she said, I messaged him inquiring as to why and let him know it was truly somebody's home. I don't have the foggiest idea why individuals do what they do. I have zero power over everything except myself. Positively seems like she simply doesn't have any idea why he's doing it present and doesn't actually cherish it. I mean, it's plainly for consideration so he can bring in Ash on Snapchat, yet to bring her into his misleading content show. And such is all simply not the move, since it sounds as she could do without what's happening, in addition to their attempting to keep things common and say that they're co-nurturing all around well. And I feel like in the event that Austin keeps it up, he's about to demolish this entire thing for them. Yet Austin wound up emerging and discussing Catherine, saying that he saw her go out a day or two ago, and he apparently was attempting to gather some kind of compassion since she was going out, and he was contemplating whether he ought to be going out. And with regards to Catherine, I can't actually talk on her a lot of yeah, I will be straightforward. I really do follow her on Snapchat, and the previous evening I saw that she went out, and she went out for certain companions. And it begins to contemplate internally, like, would it be advisable for me? I begin going out with my companions. Catherine likewise is emerging to close down anybody questioning that she's truly getting a separation, since certain individuals have been questioning the way that their separation is genuine. Catherine has said that it was truly before on her Snapchat, yet she's maxim it by and by in light of the fact that someone on her Snapchat raised the way that individuals don't actually accept them. And she said, "Sister, the shared awareness realizes damn well I left that anybody who thinks in any case is new here. Ha! You all kindly don't ask me this any longer." Her platitude, "I left that sincerely," is entertaining to me, particularly in light of the fact that I mean how Austin is nowadays. It resembles "better believe it, young lady, you left that. And it was generally a good thing," yet she did, in any case, attempt to say that they're based on great conditions when someone asked which individuals presumably pondered just in view of the way that Austin has been going off the deep end on Snapchat and the way that he was asking where she was in it, attempting to get this thought across that he's down terrible, and he's seeing her go out and carry on with her best life yet. As far as in the event that they're based on terrible conditions or not, she's truism terrible terms. I clarified that were based on great conditions. Are you discussing like media sources and web journals? I don't know yet. I feel like the world loves show favor all of us, and Austin is unquestionably the one that is taking care of into the dramatization nowadays, filling dispute scenes about what sort of terms they're on, how he is posting about where she is, and apparently being miserable that he's seeing her go out. Yet one circumstance that I'll say that Austin didn't discuss was that Catherine had a really surprising and unforeseen lunch this week with somebody. Catherine chose to plunk down and eat with James Charles. This was really all of a sudden so cracking unforeseen. I can hardly imagine how this happened. Certainly a bizarre pair to see hanging out, yet James posted this photograph of him and Catherine lunch with the subtitle, "The most lovely get-together the Ace family worked together with James some time ago." Yet that was a long time back, and I never anticipated that they should keep in contact by any stretch of the imagination. Yet obviously him and Catherine were getting up to speed this week, and I realized the tea was sweltering, and I surmise I can't be too astounded that they're hanging out on the grounds that I'm certain they can relate on the entirety of. If there's scratch-offs and embarrassments when you truly consider it, yet it genuinely stunned me when I previously saw that they were together. Now I don't have any idea what Austin's objective is here. Everything this previous week, and the beyond about 14 days in the previous month, genuinely, since this news came out, has quite recently been wild and very surprising. Yet I don't have any idea what Austin's objective is here with his sensational post yet. I feel like the more he keeps it up there, could truly begin to be a few show with him and Catherine, and in the event that he continues attempting to some way or another carry her into the storylines of the dramatizations and humiliating her, I don't figure it would be great, and everybody is by all accounts getting on to the way that he lying for click at any rate. And I mean, Catherine is cracking, letting us know herself that the stuff that he's posting isn't accurate, so I could hardly comprehend what she would agree, assuming he kept it up, and individuals continued annoying her, posing her inquiries about it. And it's not only the posts where he's looking at being down awful and missing Catherine that are humiliating, like there's such a ton other stuff that has been said by him, and surprisingly not more than a day or two ago he was posting some irregular stuff that had nothing to do with Catherine, except for it was still so humiliating. He posted that he recruited a maintenance man to come to his RV to help him, and well, he affirmed that this individual who came is currently tormenting him and giving him bad dreams, 'cause things got somewhat insane when she was music there. Wow, breath, the second I sat down and shut my eyes. She recently continued to spring up. He even had her return for one more shooting day, and he professed to fear her. However, at that point you realize he let her in the ERV, and she said that he gave her a terrible survey, and she expected to make it dependent upon him so she could get a decent survey and lose her employment. Thus, they continued to go to the supermarket together, and she drove Austin around, and he was professing to be AF scared of her. For what reason do this continue to happen to me? Who is it? I really want to converse with you, really want to give, wow, how might I say it, this I'm going stacking you for a couple of days since I've been ping you. I want to change your survey realities. I'm gonna lose my employment. Yes, another opportunity. I want to show you that I am a truly and individual, and afterward, I maintain that should do HEHS. Oh dear, uho, gracious. You at any point arrive at utilize the lower legs, utilize the genuinely, like what on earth is this, like how might he even view himself pretentiously and posts this so boldly, yet you realize that is all's what he's been doing of late. And with respect to his day-to-day environment, that is what Catherine has needed to say. I need to understand what you all figure about the way that she uncovered that he